Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of Who is Going to Transition Next. This is a recap of season 1, which was quite unfinished. I know I recorded a bunch of videos and I never uploaded them. It's my fault. But, anyways, let's just go back to the past and let's just go through this entire tier list. Now, first we have to describe the tiers. So we have something which is self-explanatory this year. Then we have within 2, within 5, within 10. We have non-binary slash trans, just like season 2, which has the same tier. That means that someone who starts out as non-binary and then transition or identifies as non-binary and transitions, or just calls themselves non-binary trans. You know, it's a bit perplexing to understand at times, but I feel like it's just good to have that on for both season 1 and season 2. Then we have never, which means that they will never transition, and honestly, I'm 100% right on this. I got this entire tier list correct. Thank goodness. Well, for now anyways, only 1 year has passed. So anyways, let's start from the bottom. We have PewDiePie, Aiden Ross, Hassan Piker. I know, it seems like you wouldn't be there, but he seems like one of the people that would not transition. We have Drake. I know that's also surprising, especially because I put that specific image. KSI, Eric July, Tim Pool, Tristan Tate. We have Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Phantom. I don't know his full username. We have Kai Cenat. We have IDK Sterling. We have David Packman, Michael Knowles, Justin Trudeau, PJW. I love PJW, by the way. We have Alex Jones, Kvevelkop, and Sam Hyde and Elon Musk. And it seems like none of them will transition. Well, I would say, obviously, for the next season 2, you may see some of these familiar faces. And honestly, it's just going to be a total astonishment for those who are watching, because you would never expect me to change my mind on some of these people. But I just have a feeling that, for some of this, I will be wrong in the near future. Maybe within 5 years I will be wrong. So anyways, the next tier, non-binary trans, iDubbbz. The reason why I put iDubbbz there is because obviously iDubbbz is he seems like he's going to come out. And if he's going to come out, he's going to come out as non-binary first. Okay, even Markiplier and top of the morning to your Jacksepticeye, and even Crank Gameplays. Don't know that much about Crank Gameplays, but I was subscribed. I think I still am subscribed to him, but I feel like way back in the day, like the older days when I was watching more gaming content, specifically the Let's Play gaming content, I was subscribed to him, and that entire crowd. Well, not just subscribed. I was kind of like, you could say, hovering over this guy and many others in this Let's Play scene. Anyways, we have within 10 years, we have Moist Critical, Bottom G, obviously. We have Nikocado Avocado. We have Dan TDM. We have Chud Logic. We have, for some reason, Comedy Shorts Gamer. We have Amazing Lucas. And then we have Marquez Brownlee. And the reason why I put Amazing Lucas there is because he seems like someone who's going to transition. I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you. Even if it's not within 10 years, even if it's within 9 years, the dude's going to come out, okay? And I remember way back in the day, I I would wake up, and I always woke up on the opposite side of the bed because I was such a sloppy sleeper. So when I woke up, I grabbed my tablet from my drawer, and then I would put the Wi-Fi on and just watch all the notifications cascade down, and then I would see Amazing Lucas's video. And if I don't catch it on my notification board, I would go on YouTube quickly and click on the notification button and go through it until I find Amazing Lucas's video and watch it, because most of the time his videos were always something I watched in the morning, and I just loved it. I loved his energy. I just loved that smile. And it's sad to see that Amazing Lucas is not the same guy I used to watch way back in the day. And I feel like this drastic change was not only affecting him, I would say. You know, the 2020 change, you could say, it affected a lot of other content creators. They just completely shifted. And Amazing Lucas was one of them. It's so sad. Um, but, anyways, I was still subscribed to him until 2021 when I just could not handle it anymore. And the dude is just a total 180 of who he was back then. Like back then, honestly, it just felt so cool. And wow, I miss him. I really do. Then we have within 5 years, Jack's Films. I would like to call him Safe Edgy Patient Zero because his jokes are just nothing but safe edgy jokes. Then we have Tom Holland, Spider Boy, as some people call him. Well, I guess Amazing Lucas used to call him that too, I guess. Um, we have FouseyTube. Wow, this guy was one of the OGs. I can't believe it that a lot of the OG YouTubers are no longer fully relevant, and it's heartbreaking. Fousey was one of those just big content creators back in the day, and it's really sad to see not just him but all of the old content creators not really have a major influence these days. Like, sure, they have already an established following, but it's still not the same because these days a YouTuber can just gain like 10 million subscribers, you know, it's not even shocking anymore when someone reaches 10 million because it's so normal. Like back in 2016, only a handful of content creators ever reached 10 million, and then you could say by 2020 things were starting to shift, and now it seems like everyone is hitting 10 million. And then we have Actman, who honestly, I'm sure a bunch of people uh, who watch this channel may have heard of him. And I feel like the dude is slowly coming out, slowly, just a tiny bit. So maybe within 5 years. Um, Within 2 years, we have Nick Fuentes, Sam McLaughlin, I forgot his name, Noah Sampson, Andrew Tate, and Hunter Avalone. Now, of course, some of these faces you have seen in season 2, and I've rearranged them on different tiers. And when it comes to Hunter Avalone, I can't remember what I put him on for season 2, but I was astonished that I completely just did not say anything about him because honestly, I used to love this guy, and it's kind of disappointing to see the massive shift. And I was still there with him even after he left the right and he became a centrist, and that was okay. But then at the end of 2020, I was like, okay, I'm gonna bounce, you know, I'm just gonna leave. And yeah, time to time I do check up on him and Amazing Lucas to see what's going on. And for some reason, when I check up on Ante Avalone, I'm somehow thinking that he's gonna transition. Having that strange feeling. It seems like he is gonna transition soon. Um, that's my assumption. Then we have this here, which is Joe Cat and Nick is Not Green. Joe Cat is already a femboy and presents himself as one online massively, and I feel like he's the reason him and other people. Okay, no, sorry, let me scratch that. People like him are the reasons why Monster Hunter sucks. Sorry, well, I would say the fandom kind of sucks because of him. Okay, that slips out of my mouth, but I'm being honest. Okay, I wish Monster Hunter wasn't that popular. Oh gosh, why? Oh wow, why? And it's so unfair because people like him will just kind of overtake the fandom with their commentary on and nonsense. Sorry, I don't want to get too detailed, but anyways, then we have Nick is Not Green, someone who I would say is close to becoming a bread tuber. We just have to watch the flower rise just a bit more. He is going to transition, possibly like his friend. Eden is online, or some of you guys may have known her as Ethan is online. But anyways, I think that those guys are still friends. But still, Nick is Not Green seems like someone who's going to transition pretty soon. Maybe not this year, maybe next year, or years after, okay? So anyways, let me know what you think about season 1. I think season 1 was obviously a mixed bag, especially because of the never option, but you will see some of these faces appear on the next episode, and obviously fresher faces. And wow, it's going to be astonishing to see so many people transition. Anyways, let me know what you think about this series. Do you guys like this series? Do you find it a bit silly, or do you find it mean? I'm not trying to come at this from a mean spirited angle. I'm trying to really be honest and also have fun. Anyways, have a wonderful day. Bye.